Looks very worrisome for this team going forwards. So for Alter Ego, they just got to cross their fingers now and hope to God that no one comes ahead of them tomorrow. Parajin drops out. It's Fistby from top side, getting a good spray out, but not quite enough as DXavier handles them. And you can tell just the skill level from DXavier off the back of this fight. They get the 2 limbs, they move up. They have the wherewithal as well to be like, look, this fight's not worth taking. Let's go grab that high ground in front of them. Whilst we've delayed them a lot here, the blue's going to push them in. They're going to have to move up towards us in this spot, and we can take them out later. So there's plans upon plans upon plans here for DXavier, and it's just nice checkpoint gameplay for them, always having a good idea of what's going to come next and how to set themselves up best for it. So for DXavier, strong control on the south side, pretty much cleared out most of the deadly teams. It's just Nigma Galaxy as well as Reject ahead of them, who are both hurting in a big way. Nigma Galaxy down to 2, as are Reject.
A lot of damage, a lot of broken rosters already. So you're not fighting at full power. It means that things are going to get a little bit more slapdash. Some of the plays might be a bit more haphazard than we were potentially expecting. DX again, just looking for damage onto FaZe, firing bullets up. They've got nice cover here from the ridge side positions. They're going to be happy with that, playing around it. Now Haji zoomed in, looking for feet from a substantial distance, and fair play. Al Haji, good read and perfect placement with the crosshair. Hits the shots onto Misery, and that is exactly what he's going through. A miserable way to go out as the zone will consume him, and he knows about Luxy Blank. He's sniffing him out and looking to punish. Mela will at least try and draw the attention his way. Easy might have a backstab on it. For now, though, this is looking pretty good for Quest. The high ground you've got to play with here is going to be nice for them. Makes a change for once.
Yeah, for Quest, realistically, it's now or never. They kind of need a chicken dinner on this match and a fair few eliminations off the back of it if they want to try and at least have some kind of chance to get in towards that last chance. I just don't really see it happening. Again, it was very last game for Quest over in the group stage. It could be the very last game for them here in the survival stage as well, but with so many big squads still up and kicking, with DX down towards that south side, Mad Bulls off towards the western edge, there is that scariness to it. A little bit terrifying to pull through here for Quest. A lot of teams just hanging on for dear life now in this lobby. We're moving in towards some pretty rough terrain, right, where we're slowly sloping down towards that low ground in the center. Most teams attempting to hold on to this high ground on the edge as long as possible.
Oh, Haji, back behind the driving seat, trying to find some space to play with. There's not much room, though. A lot of names all close by. A lot of room for a fight to kick off the back of the first domino falling. Melisse will suffer from success early. It seems here they've taken a bit of damage that will slow them down. They are spreading out and going for the revive on Poser. They have to control the roadside. Supply drop in between them as well. Kishu goes for the advancement on that. Everyone else getting closer and closer as well. Duxan has started to rotate around, and that's up towards where we're seeing Quest play from. Quest that now engaged down on the road. Quick crash on NASA. Didn't expect to see this one as they go in for it. Full frontal assault in the building. Kante swinging Katana as he'll chop his way through the first with the shotty. Trade back by Star, and Quest, it's slowing down for him. Blank. It needs to be a quick change of pace here. Al Haji, he's used all his bullets, has to quick switch to the secondary, hits the shot on the drive-by and snatches it away.
5 limbs at least on this game so far, up to 24 points total, but with 3 players, he looks a little bit hopeless at this point in time, but there is a chance off the back of that. There is teams all around them. They'll have to fend off against FaZe, currently trying to push in towards Mad Bulls, trying to pick up some more points at the end of their day of play. Frozen will pick up on Zenz as he spots some more players coming in, and there is a jump out the window there as Frozen gets knocked himself, but Mormon is down. This is back and forth here. Mad Bulls versus FaZe, 2 teams that are incredibly well versed in terms of gun skill. Finally it'll be finished off, and of course it's Tulika to make it happen.
Big plays there, finally shutting down FaZe that have actually had a pretty sick day of it. They've had a lot of room to expand and take points. even taking chicken dinners here today. So being able to stop them now and stop it expanding further into the last game of these two groups clashing will do wonders for you if you don't have another game to be played going into tomorrow. Evos, or at least just Luxy, the lurker, he's been making a wide rotate on this. Slowly but surely he's starting to stutter step his way up the back and does assault. Hits the first, looking for a follow-up as well, it seems, as he's putting the pressure on the back of Quest. Ooh, my man's in the compound.
For Luxy as well, he knows that any elimination point going forward is going to be so good for him. Drops one off towards the right side of the building. More Molotovs been sent through now. Able to pick himself up that flush towards Fahidan. Duxan is now out. 25 points on the day. But for Luxy, it's an important fight. Anywhere he can get further into this game is good for him, but there's walls in front of them. It's going to be very difficult to play off the back of. He opts just to send away here, but he'll be sending into very treacherous waters going forward, Jackie.
Oh yeah, you're going to need the Wellington boots, mate, as you are going to be knee-high in the murk. Oh, easy firing off shot after shot. Luxy tries to find safe haven behind the tractor. Oh, how's he alive?
He's done, yeah. Even if the bullet didn't hit him, the vehicle would have exploded and taken him out. But still, 4 eliminations. That 1 point he was able to accrue over towards Fahidan, and then a single placement point as well. That might be the difference between him going out in 16th, him as his team, as well as just getting a more secure position towards that last chance. So Luxy has done an absolutely phenomenal job for Procedure Evos. I think all fans of Luxy should be really proud of him going forward. In the meantime, Malise Esports, we were talking about them. They needed a big game. They're in towards one of the final circles. There's 7 teams still left alive, and it's Mad Balls going against DX Xavier. 2 of the big dogs in the lobby, currently biting at one another here.
That was a loud bark though, supersonic, as it would detonate the player in front of him. So Levi is now crawling away from the fight he's been thrown into. Zerich bombarding bullets, down to 60 in his reserve as well. So using a lot of that ammunition to just try and suppress and keep them locked in position. Nade cascades across as Al Haji will be able to blow Fleek away. Al Haji, does he want to go for this one? He's trying to push further up the hill. Thought he had an opportunity to swoop in blank, but FS from so far away shuts down Quest and ends Al Haji before any more madness can continue. So DX are now the next on the chopping block, and Chulika is the chef. Comes in and hatchets his way through him with a DBS.
Big news there for Mad Balls. That almost certainly secures it for them. I mean, 99 points. Even less than that, I think, for Europe. They've been such a good standout for us, as well as Major Pride making it through in the first place. Frozen tries to step his way through, won't make it, but Reject be happy about this. More points on the board for them. Up to 5 eliminations on this match. Just Sarah and Luther remaining. 2 really cool players from the team. Sarah, who's been giving it his all this entire tournament. See how much further they can get here, but with N-Hyper finding Luther on the frag, it's a little bit scary. Sarah can't quite go for the res just yet. Needs to find himself an elimination of his own, or at least a knock over towards Nigma Galaxy as another nade is primed in hand.
Freak throws out the nade. The smoke's blocking the pathway. Ooh, a bit of damage from that one. Nice way to instigate. Meanwhile, Malise are also getting stuck into it. Know that this is their dying chance. This is their last game to make some big plays. And they're fairly fragmented. 2-1 setup in the way that they've gone for this. You've got a lot of map control. You can attack from either side. Lewis, he takes the close range engagement onto FS. Free peeks up from the back. Thought he had the drop on Luther. Oh, the shots are going out. The buckshot not connecting. And in the fight of the shotties, he will lose out. Good for 1, but not enough.
Almost had it there as well, and Coops does that with the pump shotty as well versus the DBS. Not an easy scenario to be in. Malise Esports looking for that big win, but Tulika, Zerich not done yet. The dynamic duo themselves coming through for the Mad Bulls. The 2 horns on the bull itself, looking to finish out this game here. But Malise Esports, they know how much this game means to them. It might be the difference between a 16th place and a 17th place for Malise Esports, and they get a few more eliminations on side. Up to 7 right now, and there's an opportunity to get at least 4 more here.
All of these squads right now are going to be gunning for this one. Worth its weight in gold with what it will do for your chances here in the survival stage. All of them need points. All of them need to solidify their chances. For two of the teams, it's their last damn attempt. For one of them, it's your opening game at the end of the first day. If there could at least be momentum in the camp of Nigma following this, maybe they can reset tomorrow, do a whole lot damn more, but we'll have to see how it goes now. Right here, as Tulika tries to kick it off with the shotgun, close range, sees the head, but can't remove it. Repositions, trying to play around Zerich now, a bit scared about the potential punishment that could be coming his way. Remember, this is just a duo for Mad Bulls, only two, as they are fighting a numbers game. Oh, Melise eating nades though, Blank. CEO later, as he got a bit too comfortable on this one.
Melise Esports playing a very aggressive lineup versus the front here, trying to absolutely suffocate these two teams in front of them. Desperate for this chicken dinner. They know how much it means to them, but they need every single point here. They have to squeeze every ounce of value out of this game.